So I know nothing. I know as much as you. I've seen the final episode. It's extraordinary. It's magnificent. And then there is this mystery at the end. I don't really know what's going to happen.
The Stranger Things binge game is strong, and it's no surprise that most fans have been pretty desperate to get their eyes on Season 4. But of course, the show's release has been pushed back in light of recent events. Still, we've got a treat for you. Here are 10 Season 4 things to get excited about.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.
Number 10. Other gates. After the big epic finale of Season 3, fans have been waiting around for 2 whole years and still have little longer to go. That being said, tons of fans have put together some pretty compelling plot ideas that are likely to happen. Russia played a pretty big role in the latest season, and there's reason to believe that it'll be taking even more of a spotlight in Season 4. The facility buried deep in snow-drifted Siberia may even be some answers for our young heroes. That being said, many fans believe that this is where other gates will be explored.
So we might be filming in like another place, but I don't really know. I don't know.
The Duffer confirmed in recent Comic-Con interviews that Season 4 will feature Russia. While we're unsure where the gang is headed, they could very well be on their way to the Red State. Of course, wherever they go, it seems that there will be many more gates to explore. Number 9. Hopper's alive. Now this one's only a semi-theory. While the big blast seemed to have blown everyone away, most people agree that there's no way Hopper's not coming back. Tie that in with the Russia scene where they mentioned a captured American, one can put 2 and 2 together. Surely, Hopper has been captured after traveling through another gate and coming out in Russia. Recently, the actor who plays Hopper even confirmed this in an interview.
Yeah, Hopper dies at the end of Season 3, and then he's resurrected in Season 4.
Multiple months had passed between the Russian prison scene and the lab explosion. This means that it's likely he traveled through the other side somehow and ended up in the hands of the Soviets. Who knows how long Hopper was hanging out in the Upside Down and what that might mean for his psyche. It may be a long time before he ever makes it back to America. Number 8. Going into the Upside Down. While Hopper's journey into the Upside Down seems likely, many are wondering how long he could have possibly lasted inside. In fact, many are wondering if the Upside Down will be getting a bit more screen time than previous seasons. While it's unconfirmed, many are speculating that fans will be venturing into the Upside Down for potential entire episodes and beyond. This would make sense if the gang's trying to get Hopper back. We could be seeing entirely new sides of the Upside Down. Will and Eleven still have to lead the way as their experience could be incredibly important for helping guide their friends. Fans have dreamed up of all kinds of nightmarish ideas for new and old monster encounters. Many also believe that the creature will have much more strength in the Upside Down and could be a real issue.
We're going to end your friends, and then we are going to end everyone.
Number 7. Will and Robin. Susie and Mayor Klein were brand new characters in the Stranger Things world, and while they are brand new, it's probable that we'll be seeing their stories play out a lot more on the screen in the upcoming Season 4. But then there's also the major standout of the character additions, Robin. Robin and Steve seem to have been having a typical romantic build-up until Robin revealed in an emotional breakdown scene in the bathroom that she was a lesbian.
Tammy Thompson. I wanted her to look at me. But she couldn't pull her eyes away from you and your stupid hair.
Many fans speculate that Robin's not the only LGBTQ character. Many say that Will's character could possibly be gay. During one emotional scene between Will and Mike, Mike tells him, "It's not my fault you don't like girls." Somewhat subtle, but also probably alluding to Will's sexual orientation. Number 6. Eleven. The emotional stress and trauma that Eleven underwent in Season 3 has caused her to lose her powers, leaving many fans to speculate about what will happen next with her. But similarly to Hopper's disappearance, this obstacle is probably just temporary. It seems clear that her powers will return, and in the meantime, many are asking how she'll cope or fight. Without Hopper to guide her, Eleven is facing an all-new challenge and has probably gone into survival mode.
Что за черт?
Number 5. Thanksgiving. One slightly more odd theory revolves around the Upside Down creature's jealousy. With all the great 80s action and culture going on, some speculate that the Upside Down creatures are probably wanting to get in on the holidays too. Pretty weird, but some fans have quite the compelling argument. Each season of the show takes place around a different holiday, such as Halloween, Christmas, and 4th of July. But what holiday is next? The most obvious answer is probably Thanksgiving. On the final episode of Season 3, Will and Eleven even talk about visiting one another on Thanksgiving break. This might be the perfect stage to set up the next adventure of Season 4. Plus, with many believing that the next season will come out around Thanksgiving, there's reason to believe that it'll be holiday to focus on.
Wish everyone happy holidays for Christmas, for Hanukkah, for Kwanzaa, whatever you want. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Number 4. A New Year of the 80s. Every year the season moves through the 80s. With 1986 coming up, many have some wild theories about what's to play out in the next story. A number of Easter egg pop culture references are likely in the new year, including the Sega Genesis, as well as a number of other movies from that time. Not only that, but that was the year when Chernobyl disaster occurred. Maybe the reactor meltdown will be tied into the Upside Down. Movies from that year include Labyrinth, Top Gun, The Fly, and Little Shop of Horrors. On TV, the furry little creature Alf made his debut.
Sweeter, bolder, better.
Number 3. Time travel. Season 3 leaned pretty heavily into the massively popular Back to the Future, but many are speculating if it also is foretelling some deeper plot lines to come. In fact, lots of fans have said that they're surprised time travel hasn't been incorporated into the series at all. Some believe that the Upside Down might serve as some sort of a time machine. That might explain those heavy Back to the Future references and give them more purpose besides being fan cultural moments. One fan went so far as to explain a correlation between Back to the Future and the show that they decided they're going to take a deeper conspiracy theory style dive into the show. They made a number of questionable calculations and seem to be drawing quite a few of those lines between different plot points. After a series of multiplying and dividing differences in duration times between the movie Back to the Future and the show, they found that the numbers seem to be lining up. With this crazy theory in mind, they predict that the entire 4th season may be a Back to the Future style scenario where the gang travel back and forth. While this might be fun, it's probably not sustainable for multiple episodes. Besides, most fans aren't really buying into the math either. It was a nice effort though. Who's to say whether the 4th season will explore time travel or not, but it will definitely be leaning into those pop culture references.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Number 2. Video Store. The local Hawkins rental store has made some brief cameos in previous seasons. It took front and center in the 3rd season as Steve and Robin snagged jobs at the store. This would be a great alternative to their job scooping ice cream.
Eyes on me, Harrington.
Not only that, the video store may become a likely hangout spot for the gang in the new season. Video stores carry a lot of nostalgia for fans and would make for a fun spot in the show. We've all seen how video stores ended up, so it will be interesting to see if the show makes any commentary on them. That being said, Steve's also got to get some inspiration for the future, unless he wants to end up like all those video stores around the country did. Steve's role could also change in this capacity. Some see Steve becoming more of a mentor to the gang as he grows older. It would make sense as he gets even closer to them, and it could also mean that he'll end up doing bigger and better things with his life. We'll all just have to wait and see. Number 1. Erica's new friends. Hopper's very intense and emotional letter to Eleven described how change was inevitable. Time moves on without the ability to stop it. Of course, this fact remains in the back of the minds of many fans. The heroes we've watched grow up in Hawkins will also move on eventually. Things are already starting to shift in the group dynamic. For example, Will is moved, Dustin is more focused on his relationship. The group is all getting older and changing pretty quickly. This may mean that the Season 4 will bring a whole new league of friends to carry on the adventure. This has already been hinted at in a number of different ways. During the end of Season 3, we saw Dustin give away some old Dungeons & Dragons things to Lucas's sister. It includes his Dungeons & Dragons book and other playing accessories. Erica has proven to be a memorable character in the show who will surely get herself into some trouble in the future.
Don't you love your country?
You can't spell America without Erica.
Many fans are excited for these potential new changes, whereas others are worried about even the smallest things shifting as the group gets older. As they grow up, they'll probably start learning how to drive and maybe trade in their iconic bike rides for more adultish transportation. The bike rides in the show have been massively iconic and play on the culture of the 80s. There is much more to look forward to for the future of the show, and it may include a number of twists and turns, but fans will have to wait until next fall to find out. This has been 10 things to get excited for Season 4 of Stranger Things. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. Be well, and we'll see you guys next time.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.